Hey guys, this is Sam with World Universities Info channel. As always, I try to talk to students from different universities, and this time I'm lucky to meet Lina, and she's from Princeton, New Jersey, but she lives in New York, and she goes to New York
Fashion Institute of Technology.
Fashion Institute of Technology. Okay, so without much ado, it's very interesting, guys. We are in train. You can see. So this is my first time interviewing anybody in the train, but it'll be fun. So without further ado, I would ask Lina to please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lina Isler. So I just finished my first year at Fashion Institute of Technology. I study interior design.
All right.
I guess that's
So
it.
you are in second year now. Gonna be second year.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
going into my second year.
Fantastic. So you said New York Institute of Fashion Design.
Fashion Institute of Technology.
Oh, I see.
I know, it's close.
Okay. Fashion Institute of Technology.
Yeah, we usually just call it FIT.
Oh wow. Wow.
Just like to shorten it.
Very nice.
It's one of the few like public design schools in the city,
Really.
which is really nice.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
good. So okay, fantastic. So the first question would be, given 0 to 10, 0 being nothing, 10 being fantastic, how would you rate your institute or your?
That's a lot of pressure. Is Fashion Institute of Technology watching? I guess I would give it like a 7 or an 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, which is good.
It's good,
Which is
yeah.
good.
I like
Yeah,
it.
okay, okay. So what would you say? You like the instruction, the teachers better, or the environment? What do you like?
I really like the opportunities that it gives you. A lot of professors like work with like people in the industries. They give you a lot of like opportunities to get internships and really like learn like work life and what you actually do in the industries. I really like that at least with my major specifically, my school really focuses on like quickly just getting like
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
like quickly like learning the skills that you need,
I see.
and just doing things a little bit faster. They were telling us that like a lot of other schools that offer interior design, they make students take like a year or two of just learning like basic fundamentals and coloring, drawing, sketching, all that stuff. Whereas we do that for maybe half a semester, and then we jump straight into like rendering and designing and like we just do things faster.
Do
than
things
other
faster.
schools.
So like
Yeah.
what they call fast track
Yeah,
kind of
kind
thing,
of.
right? Okay, fantastic. It is good. Okay, so does it mean that you gonna finish your degree within minimum number of years, or it's not like that?
So do you have the option to either get your associate's degree in 2 years or bachelor's in 4 years?
I see. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, it's just like, well,
Okay, okay. And your major is interior design, right?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Okay. And what would you say? What are the base programs in there? Is it the interior design, which is the best major or program or school in there, or you think something else is popular about it?
I think the most popular major is fashion business.
Fashion business.
Fashion business management.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Most of the school studies that. If not that, then it's usually like fashion design.
Fashion design.
But yeah, there's like business majors, there's design majors. Yeah.
Really? Okay, so I'm also curious because I personally am from technology background, like computer science. So are there any other majors in your institute, or?
Yeah, there's a ton.
Oh.
There's like animation.
Oh, really?
There's what else is there? I'm trying to think. There's like toy design. There's set design. Not set design. I forgot what it's called. But there's a lot. There's game design. There's
Oh wow.
a whole lot. Yeah.
Well, I'm really interested to find out about this because as I said, I'm from technology background.
So I would say all the majors kind of do circle around like either design or like the business of design
I see.
in that area, but it's still broad.
Broad, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. So, and what would you say? Do you have a lot of financial support available in internships and part-time jobs and things like that, or is it difficult?
So the job market is very like low because it's right in Chelsea.
Right.
We're like right by Times Square. Everybody is like filling up all the part-time jobs.
Right.
Internships, sure they're like a little difficult to get, but they're there. They're
Okay.
offered. The professors really try to help you find one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So is it easy for you to pay for the program, or is it very difficult, or how it is?
It's still a little difficult, but it's easier than other design schools
Okay.
and like most schools in general. Since it's a public school, the tuition is like a little bit lower than like,
Oh, really?
quite a few schools. Yeah, it's much lower than Princeton and Harvard, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
So, would you tell me what is your tuition fees for a year or so?
Sure. So without housing, it's about like 16K.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's for the housing.
Without housing.
Without
just
housing.
tuition.
Oh, okay.
With housing, it's like about another 1,000 to 2,000, but it depends on like the scholarship you get,
Oh.
and all the FAFSA stuff. There's also like Pell Grant you can apply for. So yeah, a lot of people are on those.
That's very good. I mean, it's not bad because I've been talking to students and they said like they pay 100,000 per year.
Yes.
So you're lucky, kind of.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot more affordable.
And what is the reason? Because you are from New Jersey, but you are in New York, so you don't get any state tuition, right?
Yeah, it's not in-state tuition for me,
Oh, okay.
but like it's still much more affordable than quite a
Yeah.
few schools in in-state.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
surprised. Yeah, it's very good. And you said it's a public institution.
yes.
Wow, that's very good. Okay, good to know that. So, what are the requirements for for getting admission in there?
It depends on your major.
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong, but I don't think you have to take the SAT.
Hmm.
But like, it obviously helps. With most majors, with most design-related majors, including mine, you need a portfolio. There's usually like a list of requirements on the website and different like drawings that they want or pieces and artworks. Sometimes
see.
for my major actually they asked for like a model,
Mhm.
so I made like a little model of like a restaurant with like
Oh,
cardboard
wow.
and paper. But yeah, it depends on the major.
Depends on it. Okay, but you don't need to go for GRE, SAT, or anything like that. It's mostly based on your high school grades, I guess.
They still check like your grades, your GPA, and SAT.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but they ask you to submit your artwork or something, as you said.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. So how is the social life in there? Is it easy to make friends or?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on like like the group of people that you hang out with.
Right.
There's a lot of party goers. There's a lot of non-party goers.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, I'm surprised that you have to just pay for the dorm or residence. You have to pay like a couple $1,000. You see?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
It's like
okay.
yeah.
That's good because in New York City, that's a pretty good deal.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what are you planning to do after you complete your degree or studies?
Well, my ideal thing to do would be work at like an architecture firm
Uh-huh.
as an interior designer.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So for my information for the students or other guys who will be watching this, So interior design guys work with architecture teams together, or how it does it
They don't
work?
have to, but a lot of them do. They can also like start their own business. They can work on their own.
Okay.
You can also do other jobs with an interior design
Uh-huh.
major. Like you could be a furniture maker. You could be a set designer. There's what is it? Like a lot of pop-up shop companies.
Uh-huh.
They use interior designers.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, well. And okay, so what would you say any do's, don'ts, and pros and cons for the new students who want to join this university or institute or
It's okay. Yeah. School, college.
yeah.
university.
So what would you say that okay before you come maybe don't do this and don't do this after or before you come? Is there anything which comes up to your mind or like have something done before you apply for admissions, anything like that? It doesn't come to your mind.
It definitely helps to have your like a lot of artwork done ahead of time,
Okay.
so that you're not stressed out during your senior year making all this stuff
I see.
that like they require.
I see.
Obviously, you want to push yourself, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. You don't want to go crazy.
Right.
Um,
And given that it's New York City, so some people might be overwhelmed coming from.
it can be overwhelming if you're not from the city, like me. I was very
Right.
confused about the subways at first.
See,
Oh yeah, it was so messy, but
Okay.
it makes sense after you get it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think once you're in the school,
Mm-hmm.
you have to. There's a lot of most of the work that like my major does and most design majors do
Mm-hmm.
is like project-based work. So you have to be okay with like spending most of your time working on one project and presenting that,
Mhm.
and then switching to like the next project, and you're spending all this time for like the next project. It's a lot less tests and more projects, so you have to be okay with project-based work.
I see. I see.
yeah.
So, do you see any challenges since you got into this institute? What the challenges were there for you? Like you feeling
For one thing, it's
Mhm.
very fast.
fast
Very,
paced?
very fast-paced.
Fast paced.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said earlier, they tend to work you faster than like other schools.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few people dropped out first semester because of that.
Really?
They didn't like that.
Oh my.
Yeah. They also, it wasn't what they expected because a lot of people have a certain idea of what interior design is as a major, and it's not. It's a lot more architecture based and like structural work than people assume.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. You got to research the major before you go into
I
it.
see.
And the other thing is when people are working, including me, our biggest mistake was getting so stuck on the planning phase. Like, what do we want our concept to look like? What do we want our projects to look like? That we focus so much on that, we don't actually start the project and do the work until it's too late.
Like it's stress out.
Yes.
Oh.
So
I see.
it's better to like plan a bit, of course, but also start working and making something and plan as you go too.
Plan along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like just sitting and thinking, and by the time you are done.
Because you don't want to end up like how I did on my first presentation, which I stayed up like 4 nights in a row and I was just
my
drinking
God.
coffee left and right. It was so bad.
Yeah,
I was
I
sleep
know.
deprived and everything. So
I
yeah,
see. I
yeah.
see. So what actually this meant, what I meant to say is that what you would say like this is good thing about this institute and this is bad, kind of, so to speak. You already said something like it's fast paced.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's good or bad thing, but pros and cons. Any other thing comes to your mind? Like this is great, but this is not.
Other than like price and convenience and everything, it really does offer a lot of opportunities. It really breaks you into the industry. It teaches you a lot.
I
It's very
see.
fast.
I see.
But that can also be a con because it's a lot for people to take. It's a lot of pressure. And if you're working part-time as well, if you're working full-time, I know somebody that's working full-time and also going to school full-time, and she's constantly exhausted.
See.
It can be a lot. It can be a lot.
Okay.
A lot of people will go to community college first, take all their gen eds, and then go to Fashion Institute of Technology.
Right.
And they're doing pretty
Oh,
well.
very good. So, yeah, see, these are the things which will help newcomers, already. So, pretty much I covered. So, in the end, what would be your message? You already said a lot of good things, and for a new student, for a newcomer, what would be your message? That okay, anything you want to say, like you recommend this institute, you want to say anything, like what would you say to a new guy?
It's overall like a really good institute. I really like it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure, but it ends up being worth it in the end, for me at least. You usually end up with something that you made that you feel really proud of, and then you start over and you make more things, and then the best feeling afterwards, at least with design majors, is you get to look back at all these projects that they made you do and all the stuff that you struggled with, and you can see how much you improved with every single project, and it's really fulfilling.
Perfect. So I just forgot one thing, is that how what would you like to be? I mean, you said interior design, like how the market is. What do you think after you're done? You'll have a lot of. I know right now the market is not good.
It's not great.
But in general, if somebody is graduating from that institute, Fashion Design Institute, right? What is job prospectus for them? Like they'll be easily hired, or tough, or okay?
I mean, I'm not sure
Not sure.
entirely. I don't know a lot. I do know one thing. I did speak to an architect once, and I was actually asking him about different schools, and I was like, okay, I'm stuck between two different schools. This one, I'm not going to say which one, and Fashion Institute of Technology. And he was like, I don't really know what school that is, but I know FIT, and if I was looking at like two different applications, I would pick the one from FIT.
See,
So I was like, okay, well,
that's
we
fine.
go.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so do you know, like where does this institute stand in the ranking within New York or USA?
I don't know.
You
I
know?
can look it up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we will look it up,
Yeah.
and yeah, we can find it out.
Okay.
Okay, so in the end, I ask you just couple personal questions.
Sure.
Not personal, but so what do you think of life? What is life?
What is life?
Fun question.
I don't know how to answer that. It's, life is
Just to live.
everything we go through.
Okay,
Yeah, it's something we live through. It can be hard.
Okay, okay.
It's
All
worth
right.
it.
And how do you make your life enjoyable?
How do I make my life enjoyable? I find things that I'm passionate about, and I work for those. But then I also find passions that I can do in my free time as well, and just I've
Get it done.
so many projects that I'm always just constantly working on.
I see.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Lina. Thank you so much for your time. And really nice talking to you. And I'm sure that this will help the new students find out about this institute
I hope so.
and this method. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.